Welcome to the Earth Mother Show with Catherine Allen.
Hello everybody. It's been a while since I did a video, and I want to be more present with you on YouTube. I'm getting more my bearings, what I want to talk about. And it's really what I'm going to talk about today is reclaiming who you really are. Really hard topic, isn't it? You know, we can all get bogged down in feeling what other people are feeling if you're an empath and intuitive, which I'm sure a lot of you listening are. We can really get bombarded by trying to help other people solve other people's problems, and we can lose track of our own center, our own path, and doing what we need to do for ourselves. So I think it's been really rocky lately for a lot of people, from what I'm hearing, because our world is really literally being shaken, isn't it? We're seeing seismic activity, we're seeing, yes, earthquakes, hurricanes, forest fires, mass displacement of people on the planet, and we're also seeing threats of potential nuclear war. I mean, we are in a very unsettled moment. So even if you feel like, well, my life's fine, I've got my house, my kids, my car, my job is fine, I'm secure, I'm okay. We're all connected on the planet, and on some primal level, we are all feeling the earth shaking right now. We're all feeling that the world is not what it was, and it's not going to go back to what it was. So it's really important, I think, that you get a sense to reclaim yourself during a time like this. It's about all you can do is be in the moment, day by day, and stay true to who you are and heal yourself, heal what's coming up for you. It's been a really intense week for that with everybody too, I've noticed. Myself included. Times like this that are very unsettling, any of us can spiral, any of us can be triggered to our old pain, our old wounds, and it's essential that we learn to get grounded. So here we are, I'm by the water, maybe you can see. I'm by the water, and I'm sitting here on a couple of rocks. I can hear the ducks, the geese, and I'm in a little bit of a cocooned area outside. So this is one very quick, easy way to center yourself. Go find a little sanctuary spot in nature. Touch the grass, touch the ground, touch the rocks, watch the animals and birds, and don't really worry about solving your problems. Just be. Just feel everything going on around you, and let the nature calm you. Let your body settle in, let your feet sink into the ground, let your hips and your bum sink into where you're sitting. See that your spine is aligned, that you're evenly on your sit bones. See that your spine is in a good spot. You don't want to be rigid like a soldier, you just want to be upright with good posture. You'll notice when you have good posture, automatically your breathing becomes more easy and natural. And then we're just going to focus on breathing. Breathing and grounding. Now, for a lot of people, the second that you start to ground, you're going to start to feel repetitive thoughts, intrusive thoughts and images, anxiety, your heart's racing. You can't sit still, you just want to get out of there. Or you might start welling up with tears, or you might feel a wave of anger, whatever it is. Try to keep sitting here and breathing and go through it, because this is what is bothering you. Whatever's coming up first is really deeply bothering you and needs your attention to be solved. So if you're sitting here and grounding and all you can think about is someone else's life and problems, then you are too preoccupied with this person. You're taking it on, you're taking the world on your shoulders, and you're not focused on you. So you have to come back to yourself Focus on your own life, your own tasks for the day, your own breathing, your own body. If you want to cry, let yourself cry. And don't stop yourself, don't judge yourself, just let yourself cry. If you feel angry, let yourself feel the anger. Out of your anger, you're going to come to some decision. You're going to be so pissed off about something that you're going to say no more of this, or this has to be different. From there, you're going to take action. Action is always good, so don't be afraid of the anger, but just don't act on it right away. Feel it first, until you get to that moment where you're like, okay, this has to be different. No more of this. This is what I'm going to do. Then you can calm down and act maybe on another day, maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few hours. But we want to try to avoid being reactive in the moment with anger. If it's sadness and it's overwhelming you, and you need to talk to somebody because the tears are just uncontrollable, or you don't understand why you're so sad, if you can't sit with it and cry it out yourself, or go touch your dog or your cat or your children, something that can comfort you, then reach out to a friend. And if you don't have anyone you could reach out to, then call somebody who can. There's so many people like me online that could help you, that you could reach out and chat to for coaching, for a therapist, a crisis line. But I will also tell you that it really does help if you're able to sit with your emotion and let it through you. It really does help to come back to nature again, to come back to where you are. So you might need to cry your eyes out and then just gently come back and feel yourself breathing and feel the rocks and the trees and hear the geese and hear the boats going by. You gradually bring yourself back into the present moment. Because pain that wells up like that, or anger that wells up like that, is usually from something old, something you didn't process yet. Sort of like if you ate this big greasy meal 10 years ago and you never digested it, and there it is. You need to just let it digest and come out of you. And it will. And you'll feel enormously lighter, and you'll have so much more energy. Where we get into trouble is when we block emotions. That's when we tire ourselves out, or we carry body pains, or we create illness. Healing means feeling. And right now we're all on high stimulation because of global things and because of personal things. I'm just going to leave you with a little bit of this stillness, and I wish that for you today. I wish you peace. I wish you the courage to go through whatever emotions are coming up for you. Have a good week.